Arnab Goswami on the debate at 10, co-powered by IIHM.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and now time for your favorite section, the nation's sharpest opinion, where I get to do some plain speaking, no pulling the punches. And my question tonight is, can there be a united opposition? And I'm asked this question everywhere. Arnab, are you against a strong opposition? And I say absolutely not. They say, do you not want a strong opposition in this country? I said absolutely yes. No one more than me wants a strong opposition in this country. There are several kinds of people. There are people who want the BJP to stay forever. There are people who want the BJP to go immediately. And then there are people who say there must be a BJP and there must be a very strong opposition to the BJP as well. And you can count me in that club. But the question is this, ladies and gentlemen, can there be opposition unity? Every time there's a state election where there's a change in the result, like in Karnataka, for the next 24 hours, there is a persistent endeavor to say we must have opposition unity. And I'm of a view, opposition unity, great, but I still feel at a national level, there'll be a balancing of the BJP only when there is a singular party, one party, or two parties, which really take on and can manage to get at least half the BJP vote. So if the BJP gets 300 seats, then I believe there has to be another party that gets at least 150 seats, not a party that gets 50 seats. Because we need cohesion in this country. We need stability in this country. We need a centrifugal force in this country, and there has to be one party which is at the core of it. And then people will say, Arnab, no, do you have something against the Congress? What if the Congress with 50 seats, 60 seats, 70 seats becomes that centrifugal force? And my answer is simple. No party with under 100 seats or 150 seats can ever be a centrifugal, cohesive force in any opposition. Then you are going to go back to the 90s. And the problem is that we are a very young country, so there are pros and cons of being a young country. The pros, of course, is the demographic dividend. The cons are that a lot of people much younger, Gen Z, for example, has no idea how terrible it is to have a Khichdi Sarkar. And I think it's important to educate Gen Z about what happens when you have a Khichdi Sarkar in this country. Now, anyone in this country born, say, post 1990 would have very little recollection of what happened in this country in the late 90s. Which means, what I'm trying to say is anyone under the age, for example, of 35, and that's a huge number in this country, under the age of 35, would have no real living recollection of how terrible it was in the late 90s. There were two governments within 2 years and two prime ministers, three prime ministers in 2 years. And we saw the drama that happened in that period under the so-called United Front Government 1, United Front Government 2, H.D. Deve Gowda as Prime Minister, followed by Inder Kumar Gujral. Many people may not even remember who Inder Kumar Gujral is today. Ask anyone in this country below the age of 35, who are the constituents of these governments, and I can tell you 90% of Gen Z would not know, and that's the tragedy. The tragedy is that a large number of people in this country, young Indians, are not politically aware enough to realize the huge disadvantages of a formula of perennial confusion within a Khichdi Sarkar. I am completely against this kind of a Khichdi Sarkar formulation, ladies and gentlemen. That's the only thing more dangerous than having no opposition. Having an opposition of a disparate number of different groups with different power structures, different ambitions, different aspirations, and no cohesive centrifugal formula or ideology for that matter. That is what we risk. And the problem is, I think is that a lot of youngsters in this country do not know enough about the disadvantages of coalition politics when it becomes so unstable. So I, for one, would say, let's have an opposition, let's have a strong opposition, let's have political stability first and foremost. Today in this country, you have infrastructure being built, you have a counter to China being built, you have things happening in this country which have not happened for at least the last 50, 60, 70 years. We need continuity. I don't care which government comes in. But should we not have continuity of growth and development in this country? We must. And therefore, I believe that if there is to be opposition unity, there has to be real unity. It cannot be a farcical unity. If opposition parties cannot even work together at the state level, then my very focused question is, how on earth can they work together in national governance? It's very easy to say, let's throw the BJP out. The question will be, what's your answer? Can you work together? If you can't work together at the district level, state level, panchayat level, how are you going to work together at the national level? Mamata Banerjee, for example, said, after the Karnataka result, she said, we will support the Congress wherever the Congress is strong, and they must support other parties where they are strong. Now, that's a very clear formulation. Politically very pragmatic formula, and Mamata Banerjee is doing it because she knows that the left is coming back in Bengal, they are eating into her vote share, and she wants to remain a dominant force in Bengal. Question is this sustainable? Because Nitish Kumar is holding meetings, KCR has been leading a separate unity bid, Mamata Banerjee and Sharad Pawar are eyeing top posts. So is this a sustainable formula in the run-up to 2024? Will an opposition which is cutting each other's votes at a local level be the biggest boon or bane for the BJP? I think it's going to be the biggest boon for the BJP. Does the Trinamool Congress really have any negotiating room right now? Does it have negotiating room? And most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not being cynical of opposition unity efforts. I want opposition unity. As I've just explained to you, this country needs a strong opposition. But once again, I think a very important lesson in political history, every school student must learn today about the chaos that happened in the late 90s under those Khichdi governments. And every youngster below the age of 30 must ask themselves, do we want chaos in this country? Okay, we want to throw the BJP out, but do you want chaos in this country? What's the alternative? Question is this, will the Congress and the Trinamool, for example, go head to head, fight tooth and nail for the 42 seats in Bengal in 2024? Will the CPM and the Congress fight tooth and nail for the 20 seats in Kerala in 2024? Will the NCP, the Shiv Sena, Uddhav Bhalasaheb Thackeray and the Congress fight elections among themselves for the 48 seats in Maharashtra? Will the Congress and the BRS go head to head in 2024? While fighting the 17th Lok Sabha elections, these are critical questions. And the reason I ask these questions on Republic is because I don't live in La La Land. I'm asking questions that are part of the political reality in this country. If you need to take on the BJP, reality is you cannot take on the BJP without a pre-poll alliance. You cannot take on the BJP with some formulation of a post-poll alliance. You can't say we have an issue, we have a reason, but we don't have a leader. And we don't have a pre-poll alliance. The BJP is in power in 9 states where the opposition is fragmented. These are critical questions. And hence, ladies and gentlemen, while doing the postscript of elections like Karnataka, we need to look at issues in depth. And we need to ask ourselves, is there a plan for opposition unity? Let's debate.
Mamata Banerjee proposed this unity formula on Monday.
Strong party must be given priority. And wherever is the Congress strong, in their respective 200 seat or something, what we have already calculated, let them fight, we will give support, nothing is wrong. But they have to see that they have to support the other political party also. I am giving you the support in Karnataka, but you are fighting against me every day. It should not be the policy.
Today, the Congress has rejected it outright.
आज ये कांग्रेस पार्टी की जीत हुई है। ममता जी को लगते हैं कि अभी कांग्रेस पार्टी के साथ किसी हालत में समझौता के बिना वो चल नहीं पाएगी। कर्नाटक के चुनाव के पहले कभी आप लोग ये सुना है कि ममता बनर्जी कह रही है कि कांग्रेस पार्टी को वोट दो, क्योंकि कर्नाटक में बीजेपी को हराने के लिए कांग्रेस को वोट देना जरूरी है कभी?
Ahead of 2019 as well, similar calls for opposition unity were made.
जो हमसे टकराएगा, जो हमसे टकराएगा, जो हमसे टकराएगा।
The result was a resounding victory for the BJP. The BJP is calling the situation laughable.
कभी दीदी कहती हैं कि राहुल गांधी टीआरपी बढ़ाते हैं, कभी कांग्रेस कहती है कि दीदी ट्रोजन हॉर्स है। तो इस प्रकार का जब कोई भी कन्विक्शन या आइडियोलॉजिकल पटल पर कोई समानता ना हो और सहूलियत के लिए, केवल कन्वीनियंस के लिए एक होने की बात हो, तो ऐसा जो भी गठबंधन प्रस्तावित भी होता है वो गठबंधन विजन या मिशन पर नहीं बल्कि केवल और केवल एम्बिशन फॉर पोजीशन, डिवीजन और करप्शन पर निर्धारित होता है।
The CPIM is taking on the Trinamool Congress.
कर्नाटक में उसका पावर 0 है। है क्या कर्नाटक में? इसे बोलने के लिए बोलता है, बोला ना, कोई नहीं है तो कर्नाटक में, कोई है ही नहीं। टीएमसी के नाम पे कोई नाम नहीं है तो क्या बोलेगा हमारा समर्थन किया।
Hectic parlays are on. But is the opposition more fragmented than ever before? Let's debate.
We have a great panel. I'm delighted to be sitting together in the studio with Ramesh Sabharwal, member of the All India Congress Committee, and Shehzad Poonawala. We're going to have an interesting debate, a great fight. And our friend Karthik Reddy of the BRS is there. And we have Karan Verma with us, right-leaning political analyst, will be sharing voice with Shehzad. And we have Mohammad Tausif Rahman, spokesperson of the Trinamool Congress. He's a volatile kind of person, you know. He gets very angry, Mr. Sabharwal, you know. Suddenly, then he doesn't let anybody speak, but let's see what he has to say.
Articulate young man.
He's an articulate young man, very, very emotional sometimes, and sometimes very passionate, but very often also very irrational, Shehzad. And I think that you have a particular fondness.
For a moment, I thought you were describing his leader.
No. Okay. Don't provoke him. Right on top of the debate tonight. Okay. So, I want to understand from you, Mohammad Tausif Rahman, Mamata Banerjee, your leader, has been attacking the Congress, and Abhishek Banerjee actually called the Congress party an incompetent, corrupt party. I think there were quite a few things he said. I forgot, tweet mere paas abhi nahi hai. But he said it's a irrelevant, incompetent and insecure party which is in a state of delirium. मतलब delirious हो गए हैं. मतलब इसको अगर सामान्य हिंदी में कहा जाए, वो कह रहे हैं पागल हो चुकी है पार्टी. ऐसे शब्दों का प्रयोग हुआ था रमेश सबरवाल जी regarding your party. So Mohammad Tausif Rahman is back on the screen. Now you are saying that you want to do an arrangement? Mohammad Tausif Rahman with a party that you call irrelevant, incompetent, insecure and mad. Tausif, what is this? Why the change of heart after the Karnataka results?
No, Arnab, I don't think so. We are changing any stance. We are not going beyond anything. The thing is that Mamata Banerjee never said anything like that it's incompetent or something like that. It's all about the situation, how we have seen Congress struggling. And now, of course, Congress is coming with a very hard-hitting innings against BJP. So, of course, Mamata Banerjee from last 1 year, she's talking about the unity to come everyone under one roof and fight against this fascist BJP, which is not less than anyone. I mean, it's a very strong party. I mean, it's one of the biggest party in the world, and I do appreciate, even after Karnataka lost, the vote share of BJP is still intact, and we have to believe that. But at the same time, when we talk about Congress, the Congress needs to understand what Mamata Banerjee is asking for. If the Congress doesn't support the regional parties, whether it's Bihar, Bengal, Karnataka, whatsoever, so now there the problem starts. Now, if Congress is having a strong hold with 200 seats, so the TMC is there for the Congress to go and fight with Congress and do campaign, a lot of campaigns in fact, like Rajasthan. If Congress is very, very strong in Rajasthan, so of course we accept the Honorable Chief Minister of Bengal to go and campaign for Congress. So this is what we are talking about. This is what it's all alliance all about. Now, if we do the jumping gun that will we share the seat in West Bengal, what will happen with Congress and CPM, will the TMC will share, so it's a long game right now. Yes, but I can say, but what if TMC wins all those 42 seats in Bengal and goes in Delhi and shares the seat with Congress and to make a firm government, which will happen for sure. So this is all about, we are talking about, we are not against Congress, we are, and you have to, Arnab, you have to understand, I really loved what you started today. I mean, you want a strong opposition. You are in some lobby where you want a BJP, but with a strong opposition. People, they don't want BJP like me. I'm in that group. I don't want BJP in India anymore. But yes, the fight is not that easy. The innings is not that soft. We have to go very hard. And not only with Congress. Mamata Banerjee clearly said that I am with everyone who wants to fight against BJP. I am with everyone standing day and night who wants to get stronghold against BJP. And that's the truth all about. Now, if you want to twist anything, this kind of statement, that's a different matter. In regards with Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary's statement, I mean, he needs to take permission from Rahul Gandhi again. He needs to have a discussion with Kharge. Then only he can take a clear stand. I mean, that's what it is happening right now.
This is very, very interesting. Mr. Sabharwal, thank you so much for your introductory comments out there. Mr. Sabharwal, what is happening is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Viewers, please watch here tonight. And that's why these debates on Republic are very important. We are seeing official reach out by Trinamool Congress to Congress party. Response to you in 2 quick sentences. You said we have not said these things. Abhishek Banerjee called the Congress an irrelevant, incompetent and insecure party which is in a state of delirium. Last I know, Abhishek Banerjee, the nephew of Mamata Banerjee, General Secretary of the party. General Secretary of their party. So it is on Twitter also. You can't even delete it.
Even I said
TRP
once in Republic.
Didi herself said Rahul has increased TRP of BJP.
I mean, you were there once.
Yeah,
I remember.
She said it.
I mean, you were there once.
Didi has said
even
it.
I said.
Where was I?
Even I said, like Congress is becoming spineless. Even I said, you were there with that debate.
Few weeks ago.
I was there. So even I quoted that Congress is becoming spineless.
So why are you going to a spineless party and begging them for support?
No, see, this is what I'm talking about. Congress needs to work hard. And they did it. And now we are there to support Congress. Now, if they go against us, if they go against the regional party, you tell me, I'm not attacking Congress. I'm not attacking Congress. Now, there was a seat which Congress recently won. I have seen the local MLA from Congress who recently won. He is roaming around with Suvendu Adhikari and he has a lot of pictures celebrating the victory. Now you tell me, how do you expect TMC to go all against BJP with Congress? Now there's a point. So we can fight BJP all alone as well. So we are not dependent on anyone. So if you think, now if whole India says, oh, अब तो बहुत बड़ी बात है, कर्नाटका कांग्रेस जीत चुका है, अब तो सब भाग रहे हैं कांग्रेस के पीछे.
I'm a very practical person.
It's not like that at all.
I'm a very practical person.
No, I'm telling you on Republic.
I will let Ramesh Sabharwal reply.
I'm telling you on Republic. The whole world is listening to you right now.
I'll tell you, politics is a two-way street. Now, I thank you very much for saying the whole world is listening to me. Not the whole world, about 80% of all viewers are listening to me. That's around my TRP these days. But almost, a lot of people are listening to me. Thank you for acknowledging, and thank you for acknowledging that. I'm also happy to share with you that Republic Bangla is the #1 channel in Bengal. #1 channel in Bengal, Republic Bangla. And you know that, Tosif. I know you miss going on Republic Bangla. Thank you for clapping. We'll have Republic Telugu also very soon. Don't worry. We're going to do all languages. Now, I want to ask you, Mr. Sabharwal, how would you respond to the reach out? And I would say a change of tone. We are seeing a change of tone.
Change of tone, not change of heart.
You're saying change of tone, not change of heart. But can I get him?
Sure.
Congress should reply first to that. Mr. Sabharwal, you're a very senior congressman. What would you say?
Good evening, Arnab.
Good evening, sir.
The Karnataka election has given a strength to the whole country and, of course, to the Congress party. I appreciate the statement of Mamata ji today.
Okay.
Mamata ji is a product of Rajiv ji. She was a Chhatra Parishad leader. She was the Youth Congress president. She was the All India Youth Congress General Secretary. Both of us, we worked together.
Yeah.
We were in charge. I was in the NSUI, National General Secretary, in charge of Northeastern states. She was the Youth Congress in charge of the Northeastern states.
Okay.
She's like my sister.
Yes.
I know her depth. She's a true congressman, I'm really telling you. She can be a more congressman than me. I know her emotions for Gandhi family. I know her emotions for Rajiv ji. She has given today a very clear signal to my party. Now the ball is in our court. We have a problem. You know that we have a problem because Mamata ji formed this party against the CPA, against the Communist Party.
Okay.
So let's finish the Karnataka. Khadke ji and Rahul ji, Sonia ji is there. To definitely will go ahead. We have to get rid of the country from the BJP. It's enough now.
Okay.
It's enough. The BJP has been totally demolished in Karnataka. Wherever there is a direct fight between Congress and BJP. Now BJP has to understand now this. The people are going away from them. And Rahul ji's entry is coming because the people are accepting Rahul ji.
But एक बात बताइए मुझे. Politics is a two-way street.
Definitely. It's a two-way traffic.
It's a two-way traffic. One-way traffic मैं समझ सकता हूँ, everyone on the screen. Sabharwal ji, चलिए आपने अपने party unit को कह दिया. Suppose you call up today in Bengal. So who's your party chief? Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. And you say, Mr. Chaudhary, आप जाके Republic Bangla में कह दीजिए that we will join hands with Mamata Banerjee. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary will ask you, okay, we will transfer our votes to Mamata in Bengal. Where will Mamata transfer her votes to us? Where will Mamata transfer her votes to us?
Tamil Nadu and Kerala.
It has to be a two-way street, right? I mean, politics, am I right? Everyone on the street.
Definitely.
So where will she transfer her votes? Will she pull out of Tripura? Will she pull out of Goa? Will she pull out of Assam?
Meghalaya.
Will she pull out of Meghalaya? Will she give up all her national aspirations?
No, I don't want to go in that, because...
Why don't you want to?
No, but I'm saying...
Why don't you want to?
No, I'm going in that.
You go there.
Yeah.
You go, everyone on. Please go in that direction.
My submission is that it's too early. No, it's the party...
It's too early. The general elections aane wale hain.
No, it's too early. The Mamata ji statement has come today. Let us resolve the Karnataka first,
I have a slightly different view of the entire situation, Arnab.
Can I get all the parties in before coming to you?
No, let me please. I promise you, it's very important, fundamental to the debate. No, it's not that. You'll be mistaken and surprised by my take on this.
Okay.
I think last night Mamata Banerjee was watching our 9 p.m. debate, which we did together. And when she watched that debate at 9 p.m.,
it was trending, by the way.
It was trending debate. And there is something called the Sagar Digi effect, which I also call the politics of cap, competitive appeasement politics.
Okay.
Don't take any other message out of it. Politics of cap. She has today not invited the Congress. She has told the Congress this is a no-go zone. Bengal is a no-go zone. It's not about opposition unity. It's about protecting my minority vote bank.
So she's saying she's not reaching out to Congress. She's saying the Muslim vote
is mine.
Which you have got in Karnataka
is yours.
If the Muslim community in a whatever Muslim vote, sorry, you hand over the Muslim vote. No, she's saying give me the entire Congress vote. No, she's not saying Muslim vote. This is your reasoning.
No. I'll explain.
You are giving the Muslim angle to this.
I'll explain to you in detail. No, Arnab, just give me 10 seconds. Bear with me 10 seconds.
You pull out a Hindu-Muslim angle in everything.
I'm not pulling out any angle with it. After the Sagar Digi, which Mr. Tausif Rahman mentioned in the second statement of you probing him, and he explained how deep it has pained him, the Congress party is being told, including Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, please, this is a no-go zone. Like in UK, there are no-go zones. This is a no-go zone for you. Don't come here. We will not then come into Goa. We will not come into Tripura. We will not come into other places and dent your minority vote bank. And please understand.
What about Telangana? Where you have Mr. Karthik Reddy
now the Congress has to explain. The Congress's Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary then retorted to Mamata Banerjee saying that we are going to contest everywhere. Which means the Congress is telling them that we are now the biggest cap, competitive appeasement politics player. And because I am the biggest cap, or I have the biggest cap on, I will go for that vote bank wherever I can seek it.
So you think Tausif is looking underconfident, not sure of himself?
It is the Sagar Digi effect. The consolidation of a particular vote bank in the manner it has taken place in Karnataka, which was explained by you last evening, has driven Mamata Banerjee.
And last... One minute, he's responding to
I don't want to interrupt you because you were giving some statement. No, I don't want to interrupt Shahzad bhai because you were giving some statement.
Then you did.
No, you don't want to interrupt because okay, I'll tell you. I'll interrupt. I'll interrupt. I'm not a polite young man like you. My question is Tausif. My question is Tausif. My question is Tausif. Tausif, my question to you is. Kaushik, my question to you is. My question to you is that on the 2nd of December 2021. Mamata Banerjee went to Mumbai. And then there were some cameras, and then she met Sharad Pawar. And she came out, and somebody asked her, so what do you think? What do you think? Are you going to make the UPA stronger? Are you going to make a UPA stronger? You know what she said? She said, what UPA?
It's over.
What UPA? There is no UPA. There will never be any UPA. And Tausif, you know, the bad thing is I have a terribly good memory, Karthik. In July 22, when the Congress went to Mamata Banerjee, said, Mamata Banerjee, let us work together. Please vote for our leader. Margaret Alva wants to be Vice President of India. Margaret Alva wants to be Vice President of India. Mamata Banerjee said, nothing doing, get lost.
Yeah.
Get lost. I will not vote for Margaret Alva.
Arnab.
No, but they effectively said that, Karthik. You know, she didn't use the exact words, but that was the sentiment, right?
I heard you.
Karthik, am I saying anything wrong tonight?
No,
am I saying anything wrong tonight?
So BJP ki jo
Karthik, am I saying anything wrong tonight?
That Mamata Banerjee went to Mumbai and she had a very big discussion with what is Congress, what is UPA.
Tausif, may I come in here now, please? Arnab, now is a time in national politics where politics have come to a stage where national parties, regional parties, sub-regional parties will try to get into an alliance or try to send in feelers. Arnab, you pretty much know, in politics there are no friends, there are no enemies, there are only circumstances. It was just few months back when our Honorable Prime Minister went to Meghalaya, called Conrad Sangma the most corrupt chief minister in the country, and he himself arrived at his swearing-in ceremony, and you know what happened in Meghalaya. So Arnab, see now, the point here is Congress party mature enough? I kind of was very critical on your channels multiple times when it comes to Congress party, how they handle the whole ED, CBI cases, the Liquorgate matter which was going on. Arnab, if you want to be the big brother, it's just not enough that you want to be. You should behave like the big brother also. I kind of find no maturity in Congress party's leadership. And let me also tell them, please don't hype yourself. Karnataka is a swing state. It comes, it goes. The bigger challenges for you. And for you, if you really want to be the big brother, if you really want to be the boss that you want to be, please be mature enough. Do not throw tantrums around. Do not throw your weight around. This will not be taken easily.
No, but one second. Why would you not reach out?
Definitely.
Don't you have a similar target?
Agree.
Isn't Shehzad's party your ultimate enemy? I mean, don't you want to take them on?
Cap.
Don't you?
Ideologically,
I'm asking you.
BJP,
I'm asking you. Are you afraid?
Yes. Ideologically, BJP is the biggest party, the biggest enemy we want to fight. But on the ground here in Telangana, Congress is the biggest party we are fighting right now.
Arnab, can I come in,
So if the
please?
Congress reaches out to you, which they are, if the Congress reaches out to you,
KCR has called Rahul Gandhi buffoon on air.
no, but things change. You know,
How can you view about personality change? But Arnab, let me just put one thing, just one very quick point. Arnab, just one very quick point. Tausif, one very quick point. You know what the parties? Tausif, just 10 seconds. I'll finish in 10 seconds. Tausif, just 10 seconds. Mr. Verma, just 10 seconds. You know what TMC wants with the Congress? It's a relationship called friends with benefits. It's called friends with benefits. That means that you don't touch my minority vote bank, and provided you promise me that, you can go do whatever you want. That's what is being expected by the TRS or the BRS right now as well. It's a friends with benefit relationship, and Sabarwal, with all due respect, Rahul Gandhi has emerged. But first, try for party unity.
You said Rahul Gandhi has emerged.
No, with him, for him to say that.
What did you say?
First, you please try for party unity between Gehlot and Pilot, between DKS and Siddaramaiah. Then try for opposition.
No, 50-50. What is
our headache? Not your headache.
It is my headache when you don't fulfill promises in Rajasthan.
It is not.
It is my headache when Sachin Pilot says that you are the most corrupt anti-Yuva government.
You look after your party.
It is my headache.
You look after your party. You people are going down. You people are going down. You are exposed in the whole country now.
Oh, really?
People are 7% difference. Karnataka, 7% difference. Modi ji has toured with due regards to your prime minister, with due regards to my prime minister of the country. He toured so much. The people have shown him that.
So 50 elections lost by Rahul means what?
Are you comparing Rahul Gandhi with Modi?
I agree. There is no comparison. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
People are accepting Rahul Gandhi as his leader now. It takes time to establish.
Right.
Now we have established.
How many
Why you people are so jealous about Rahul Gandhi?
But can I ask you one
question? You have OCD of Rahul Gandhi.
No. I don't have OCD of Rahul
You
Gandhi.
have. You people have.
No, absolutely not. I am in fact saying.
I'm telling you, the opposition unity will have to take place. I'm proud of Mamata today.
Okay.
That she has
You're proud of? You're proud of?
The Mamata Banerjee.
Okay, can I just
she has taken a courage today.
Savarwal ji.
Courage for what? Courage for what?
She was so afraid from ED, CBI.
Right.
You people have to whom? अरे भगवान से डरो किसको छोड़ा है यार?
Savarwal ji, the dramatics aside. No, let me make a fundamental point. Fundamental point. ED, CBI, since you mentioned it. Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary, TMC has understanding with BJP to escape central agencies crackdown.
Yeah, everyone on screen.
So this is what Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary or LOP. He's the LOP, a constitutional position, right? A leader of the leader of the House, actually, not LOP.
What is
leader
Tausif
of the
saying?
Congress. TMC has an understanding with the BJP to escape central agencies crackdown. That means TMC is corrupt and that there's no crackdown which is actually vindictive. Both things are being said.
No, just one. Shahzad, before you come to second
point. No, this is not fair, Shahzad.
Tausif, 1 minute. Tausif, he said, Mr. Sabarwal said right now, he says, I'm proud of Mamata Banerjee because according to him, she has accepted the Congress leadership, but she hasn't.
No, we want to.
She has not accepted the Congress party's leadership. But you're indicating that. Will you? Wait, no.
We openly said that we want to stand not only with Congress. She said we want to stand with everyone, not only
with any party who is against BJP.
As simple when he said, like Congress, if he wants to act like a big brother, they have to stand like a big brother. You can't just say कि हम लोग हैं कोई बात नहीं हम देख लेंगे.
No, it is an acknowledgement. Tausif, I look at it differently.
You have to be with us.
I look at it differently.
You have to be with us.
Tausif, I look at it differently. Allow me to, and I'm not saying this to provoke you, so don't get angry hearing what I'm about to say. I want to tell you I look at it differently because I think that Mamata Banerjee's statement has great historical significance because Mamata Banerjee is accepting for the first time on record that she cannot take on the BJP directly and alone. You are realizing that Mamata Banerjee's biggest calling card was that she was the one leader. She defeated the left. And she said I could take on the BJP. If it's not true, then why is she reaching out to the Congress? Somewhere she has lost her confidence.
For the benefit of the nation.
Every week in
Kolkata. For the benefit of the nation.
Modi was coming Bengal like a passenger every week.
Not maybe.
One minute. Just 1 minute. Karan, before you come in.
Nothing happened.
Can I just?
This is the magic of
Can I ask you a question?
This is not the magic of Modi.
Tausif, 1 minute. Tausif, listen.
Yes, she can become the Prime Minister.
Tausif,
why not?
Tausif, listen to me.
Why can't Congress
listen to me.
As a Prime Minister?
There are two parties.
Why can't?
There are two parties that are dominant in two states on the program tonight. One is the Trinamool Congress and the other is the BRS. 1 minute. The Trinamool Congress is saying, I can't take on BJP or Modi in a national election unless I join hands with Congress. BRS is saying, not only will I take on the BJP directly in Telangana.
We never said like this.
Not only will I take on the BJP directly in Telangana, I will form a coalition nationally. So I'm asking you, who is looking more confident?
No.
I'm saying BRS seems more confident in a fight against BJP.
This is coming from Republic, from Arnab Goswami.
What is
that? Mamata cannot take on BJP alone.
What did I say?
This is coming from you, Arnab, not from Mamata.
Okay, if she can, then why is she reaching out to the Congress?
BJP alone. It's coming from
No, if she can, then let her. Why is she saying let us work together?
Why not? What is the problem?
National interest, Arnab. In the interest of the country.
What is the problem if she wants a united opposition? What is the problem? What is the roadmap of BJP in 2024?
Don't ask me.
Right now,
don't ask me. Ask
nervous with the united opposition. Okay. That's what I am asking Shahzad.
Okay, don't ask me. Ask Karthik. Ask Karthik why he won't tie up with the Congress. Ask Karthik why he won't tie up with the Congress. Ask Karthik.
क्या दिक्कत है? Whether TMC will have a
because it's insignificant, Arnab.
Or we will not.
If your statement was in such national interest, what did Adhir Ranjan say to that statement? Arnab, can you play that out? If this was a statement in national interest by Didi And I accept Tausif's
I
statement.
totally-
What did
I
Adhir
totally
Ranjan say?
understand whatever he said. And this is the problem. I'm saying that he needs to respect the regional parties. If he doesn't want to
So
respect
Mr.
the regional
Sabharwal's
then
party has
Mamata
basically
Banerjee
told you
to West Bengal,
to-
and
who
we
is the
have
party
capacity
president?
to take 42
So Mr. Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary
He's
is,
not a-
is,
We
is
have
the
the
nobody.
capacity,
National
we have
He's
the
not a
capacity
nobody. He's
to
a
take
nobody.
42
National
seats.
president.
He made it against Khargeji's
National
wishes.
president.
The statement was against Khargeji's
No,
wishes.
national president will take a
Was
call.
Mr. Adhir Ranjan's
So
statement
national-
against Khargeji's
No,
wishes?
Maybe
national
it-
president will
Mr.
take a call.
Kharge probably doesn't
National
even know the
president will take a
statement,
call.
Ranjan.
You please wait for a day or two more.
So
Let us finish the Karnataka.
you know more than LOP Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. You are saying you have more
No, I'm
information
not saying that.
than the leader of the
I'm
House
not
of the
saying
Congress
that.
in Lok Sabha.
I'm not saying
a
that.
Lok Sabha MP.
She has
I'm trying to look at the fallout
She
of
has
the
given-
Karnataka election.
So she has given some statement. Now it's a ball in the court of the Congress party leadership. You wait for 2 days. Let us.
Adhir Ranjan picked up the ball and he threw it outside in another court. He threw it in a court which is far away from your
No,
court.
at the same time, we need to look
Yeah.
at this very interesting. And the one point is, Karthik hasn't spoken much. Karan, before I come to Karthik again, I don't think it is impossible. It is difficult. It is difficult, but it is not impossible that you can have a larger pre-2024 pre-election alliance. It is
Arnab,
difficult,
there cannot be,
but not
there
impossible.
cannot
Would you
be a
agree?
worse-
Karthik, Karan.
There cannot be a
Under
worse
Congress leadership.
advertisement for opposition unity than what we saw in this debate, where all they are obsessed with is anti-Modi. Modi को हटाना है, मोदी को ये करना है. ममता दीदी आज कांग्रेस से भी बड़ी कांग्रेसी हो गई, in the words of Mr. Sabharwal.
हाँ, तो मोदी को
And our
हटाना
friend
है,
from
वजह है।
TMC, our
मोदी को
friend from
हटाना
TMC
वजह
saying,
है।
I called them
क्या किया आपने
spineless,
हारी हुई
but today
सरकार
we can
10
be
साल
friends
की?
with them. You undermine the intelligence of the
मोदी देश को
country.
बचाना है।
Say
जा
this.
रहा है।
When
मोदी
you
से कोई
say,
पैदाइशी दुश्मनी
what
नहीं
is
है।
Modi going to
There
run
is a
on?
reason
He is
to
going to
remove
run
Narendra
on.
Modi
Just
from
a minute.
18%
Just a
GST.
minute. He is going to run on
नोटबंदी।
40 crore people getting
लोगों का हाल देखो।
He is going to run on 4 crore people having their homes. He is going to run on 11 crore gas connections.
अरे GST देखो
He is
ना।
going to run on
नोटबंदी
9 crore
देखो ना।
farmers who are getting Kisan Samman
किसको लोन
Nidhi.
मिल रहा है?
What are you going
अडानी
to
को
run
मिल
on?
रहा है।
Do you have any?
अडानी को मिल रहा है।
How are you going to?
Adani has a project in Bengal.
How are you going to
अडानी को मिल रहा है लोन।
Adani has a project in Bengal given by Mamata
They are
Banerjee.
far more informed. They are not going to fall for some cobbled up alliance. They are going to need hard answers for this. अरे अब तो जाग जाओ, कुछ आंसर ढूंढो. Give people something they are not
कर्नाटका के लोगों ने जवाब दे तो दिया।
Tejasvi or not. KCR calls Rahul a buffon. Rahul calls KCR corrupt.
We
I mean,
answered
give
you,
me a
sir.
break. Give a
We
roadmap
answered you
for
clearly. We
people.
don't want Narendra Modi
अरे
in
ये
India.
KCR
It is
वगैरह
for the
PM नहीं
people, by
बनाती,
the
देश की
people.
जनता PM
The
बनाती है.
people of India doesn't
देश की
want
जनता से रिश्ता
Narendra
जोड़ो.
Modi anymore.
Mr. Modi
There
has
is
a
no
relation with
BJP
the
in
people.
more than 12
When
states.
48 crore people have bank
Can you see
accounts,
that?
they know
There
there
is
is a
no
man who
BJP.
works for them.
There is no-
a
How many states is
beneficiary
TMC?
of this country.
अरे बैंक अकाउंट उन्होंने नहीं शुरू किए
हमारे साथ
थे।
है।
इंदिरा जी ने नेशनलाइज किए बैंक। क्या
इंदिरा
मालूम है यार?
जी ने
हमारे साथ।
बैंक अकाउंट जो है बैंक इंदिरा जी ने नेशनलाइज किए बैंक।
did not have bank accounts.
आपको मालूम है?
17,000
You should have gone
villages did
further.
not have electricity.
अभी मैं थोड़ा, since you are going
And
into
in the
history,
account financial
Sabharwal.
inclusion was started by the
Mr.
Congress party.
Mr. Sabharwal.
Modi ji has only changed the
Bill
name.
was also invented
Mr.
by the
That's all.
Congress party.
Computerization.
Mr. Sabharwal.
Everything was done by
Karan,
the
1 minute.
Congress
Karan,
party.
1 minute. I want to bring in
Otherwise, you would have
Karthik
been
because he's not
Reels.
got much of a chance to speak. But I,
sir.
Karan, 1 minute. Karan, I just want to say one thing. Karan, listen. Karthik, I said when I started the debate that people, Gen Z, I don't know, Gen Z is what? Recently born, I mean, not recently by
2000
our perspective, but I say post-95?
Yeah, post-95
Post-95 would be Gen Z.
millennials, yeah.
Before that would be
And that is the
millennials.
exact
Millennial.
vote.
So you're a
This is
millennial.
vote
Okay, now the thing is, Mr. Millennial, okay, listen, I'm telling this millennial out here, listen,
From the age of 18 to 20.
Sabharwal ji is Gen A.
whatever he is,
Would have
now
been
the question
like the
is,
Congress.
no, one
All
second,
are
just one.
millennials.
Karthik, my point is, Karthik, listen to me. There is Trinamool Congress on the program. I want to know what is the difference between your approach and Trinamool Congress approach. KCR says, I will never work with Congress. I will fight Congress and BJP in my state, defeat BJP and contest against BJP at the national level. And he has actually changed the name of his party and he is working towards a national coalition. Mamata Banerjee, on the other hand, is saying that we need to work together with Congress in the state. And while she had expanded nationally, she seems to be more focused on retaining Bengal right now. What is the difference between your approach and hers?
Arnab, if I may.
Karthik, can you take that?
Yes, Arnab, if I may explain it in detail. Arnab, we should understand the circumstances where we have transformed from TRS to BRS. And you are the proof that you know very well that we are very comfortable in our state of Telangana politically. For us to transform from a regional party and to a national party does come with some risk. But you should understand, there are certain issues in the country that we want to change, especially issues with the farmer, especially issues with employment, especially issues relating to South India. We hold BJP responsible for these issues, but we also hold Congress party equally or more responsible for the issues right now pertaining in the country. So we do not want to tag and hold baggages of Congress party of past, and we do not want to associate it with BJP, which our ideology doesn't match at all. And if you ask me, when it comes to the matter of TMC and Mamata Didi, maybe you should give her a chance and think on those lines. She's thinking on national interest.
No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that in the given picture, Karthik,
that
and you're a pragmatic person,
doesn't it?
would you not acknowledge?
They are equidistant from the
would you not
Congress as well.
acknowledge? Just a follow up to Karthik, and then I'm coming to you, Tausif.
Karan, I can't hear Arnab.
Arnab, did you understand the import of what Karthik just said?
What was the import of what he just said?
The import of what Karthik just said is that my cap is firmly on in Telangana.
What do you mean my cap and all that?
Cap means competitive appeasement politics is firmly on in Telangana, and therefore I don't fear the Congress. But Mamata Didi saying my cap may slip, and therefore I need to deal with Congress.
Mamata Banerjee has not said anything.
It is the import of what is the Sagar Digi effect. It is the Sagar Digi effect.
Tausif, respond, Tausif.
Arnab,
I mean, why? I mean, no.
It is purely about appeasement and uniting one particular vote bank. What are you not understanding, Tausif?
Why don't you understand that the Chief Minister of Bengal...
You mentioned Sagar Digi. Didn't you not say Sagar Digi? Congress humiliated us in Sagar Digi. We are upset about Sagar Digi.
I'll tell you where I'm coming from. Karthik, I'll tell you where I'm coming from. I want to remind you all, this is a national level debate. This is a national level debate, so you're going on and on about one assembly by-election. I want to put this in context, and I'll take 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Karthik,
I'll take that. Yes,
you know, when I started out as a reporter, Karthik, late 90s, you know, and I've seen how terrible these coalitions were, you know. I'll tell you, it could not, the left-leaning so-called United Front could not last a full parliamentary term. You know, I wasn't reporting, but I know what happened with the Janata Dal National Front coalition in alliance with the Left Front, etc., etc. They couldn't even last a year and a half. In 1977, Karthik, you know,
yes,
when neither you or I remember, but at that time, four parties, Organisation Congress, Jan Sangh, Bharatiya Lok Dal, Socialist Party came together to fight the elections. They won. But then there was chaos in the country, and there were fresh elections called in 1980. And I'm a nationalist, and I think some of these things have consequences for the country. For example, I feel, Karthik, that Inder Kumar Gujral came in for a 10-month as Prime Minister of the country, and Inder Kumar Gujral, he wrapped up the Pakistan desk of RNAW. He compromised India vis-a-vis Pakistan. So we need continuity. I want to see whether the opposition parties can assure people of continuity, Karthik. Which good examples, tell me? Which good examples?
Singh also ran an alliance government from 2004 to 2014. Well, those governments were quite stable. Arnab, it is not important who is in alliance or not.
But the most corrupt. Mr. Manmohan Singh said that because of compromises in coalition, I am allowing corruption.
Can
Mr. Karthik Reddy, 1 second. First of all, you yourself led protests against that government. 1 second.
No,
1 second.
You did not say that. You did not say that.
No, 1 second, Tausif. Can you name one alliance, Mr. Reddy, since you're a student of politics just like me? One alliance, where the Congress party, when it's not in the driver's seat, has allowed that alliance to continue to its entire term. That means if the Congress is not CM or PM, has allowed the alliance to live a full term. Can you name one alliance in the last 40 years where the Congress is not the PM or CM? Manmohan Singh was the PM, they allowed it. When Mr. Manmohan Singh was not the PM, that means it was Inder Kumar Gujral or Deve Gowda ji, they did not allow it. When the Congress party is not in the driver's seat, that alliance has lesser life then
no, I think Karthik referred to
2014.
Karthik. May I just tell you, Karthik, 1 minute. One minute, Karthik. Can I just take your point? Karthik, one response to you. Karthik. I want to respond to you, Karthik. Karthik. You mentioned the Manmohan Singh government. I too believe Manmohan Singh ran a very corrupt government, but that's not the issue. Manmohan Singh government lasted its full term, but Congress at that time had about 150 MPs.
And 210 the second time. 150
MPs. At that point of time, CPM alone had 43 MPs. So if I just put CPM and Congress together, I'm almost at 200 MPs. Today, what is CPM and Congress together?
In 2009, they had 200
we need
plus.
stability,
Maybe
Karthik.
there will be another party there. There'll be another party in the place of CPI, CPM.
But that party won't be BRS, Karthik.
See,
Are you saying BRS will get 150 seats in India?
In democracy, miracles happen. You should also understand, when Shehzad asked me, can you mention any government void of Congress party which was stable?
So the entire alliance is based on a miracle.
He's referring to.
Which was first time it was had a non-Congress full majority. Maybe in 2024 we'll also see a miracle. Maybe it will happen. We cannot expect predict
miracle?
What happens in politics, Arnab. We need a leader. We need a line.
Karthik, there also I'll give you the reference point there, Karthik. Karthik, the reference that you made. Karthik, the reference you made. You're forgetting one thing. Mr. Vajpayee had a pan-national acceptance. Mr. Modi, which ran NDA 1 under him, has a pan-national acceptance. Now I am saying, what Arnab is saying, Congress had pan-national acceptability, at least in UPA 1 and UPA 2, no matter how corrupt that government was. Today it is not in that position.
Sabarwal, respond. Why are you quiet?
I agree.
He's saying you're not in any position to have a pan-national acceptance.
You're a regional party. You're a regional party, for all it's worth.
You're right.
They were struggling to have a leader of the opposition, Arnab.
Why you are so afraid of Congress party? Congress party is the biggest party in India. And
biggest party in India.
And right now, in terms of the people trust us.
Oh,
you were too.
It's not reflected in votes.
You were too. I think you were a child at that time. You are not aware.
I probably was not born.
No, yeah. So you were too. Vajpayee ji was PM for 13 days. His coalition collapsed.
That's right.
13 months.
We know how you all played politics.
I'm just saying that. Please wait.
Sonia Gandhi said she had 272.
I'm saying that.
Yeah.
Opposition.
What happened to that?
Don't mimic. Don't mimic.
No, that was a slip of tongue. I lisp at times.
Opposition is unity, is the need of the hour. For the sake
like
of the
in
country.
Maharashtra, MBA.
Please listen to me. For the sake of the country.
MBA is a template.
Boss, ED, CBI.
MBA is a template.
Please listen to me. Please. For the sake of the country.
Is MBA a template?
You don't allow me to speak. That is the biggest problem with you people. You people are so afraid. ममता का स्टेटमेंट ने आपकी नींद उतार ली आज.
अधीर रंजन चौधरी
उतर गई है. छोड़िए ना. ममता की स्टेटमेंट से पागल हो गए आप. नींद नहीं आ रही आपके नेताओं को.
अधीर रंजन चौधरी
अभी ममता की है. अभी तो लोगों की शुरू शरद पवार जी के बारे में चर्चा हो रही थी कि चले जाएंगे.
शरद पवार.
अरे देखिए ना.
I respect Sharad Pawar. We call him Sahib.
मैं कुछ और कह रहा हूँ.
Alka Lamba abused him and said he is lalchi because Adani went to his house.
Alka Lamba बहुत छोटी है अभी. बच्ची.
अधीर रंजन भी छोटा है, अलका भी छोटी है, आप बड़े हैं.
अधीर रंजन को कौन कह रहा है छोटा है? मैंने तो नहीं कहा.
तो ही रिएक्टेड टू ममता.
तो क्या हो गया? कॉल किसने लेनी है? खड़के जी और सोनिया जी ने.
So अधीर रंजन इज इररिलेवेंट.
मैं कुछ और कह रहा हूँ. खड़के जी और they will discuss with him ना. Why you are worried?
Why you worried? Yeah.
You will not decide. Why the BJP will decide?
I am not deciding.
We will decide about Adhir Ranjan. How we have to make a patch.
You decide with CM in Karnataka.
We will decide ना. Why you are worried? हम जानबूझ के डिले कर रहे हैं कि आप लोग उछले और
जानबूझ के डिले.
अरे एक्सपोज हो रहे हो ना. 7% से हारे हो. 7%, 8%, 2% से नहीं हारे हो. 7%.
Right.
7% जाके ना अरे कितनी सीटों में जमानतें जब्त हुई हैं. कितने करप्शन किया.
How many states are you zero in? Do you know?
मैं नहीं कह रहा हूँ.
Bengal. You want to
आप पार्टी आपकी पार्टी है. आपने क्रिएट की हुई है. आपने क्रिएट किया केजरीवाल दिल्ली के अंदर. आपका क्रिएट किया और क्या? मिले हुए आप लोग. मिले हुए हो. अरे भाई आपके साथ मिला हुआ है. आपकी भी पार्टी है. आपकी you only want a triangular fight. I'm telling you, there are 253 seats where there is a direct fight between BJP and Congress.
So you're saying it benefit. You're saying this triangular fight situation helps the BJP.
Yeah, they do that.
But by that logic,
they do that. That's what
by that logic, Mr. Sabharwal, you are encouraging a triangular fight in Bengal. Why don't you accept what Mamata Banerjee has said? Accept the leadership of Mamata Banerjee and fight the elections under Mamata Banerjee's leadership in Bengal, Mr. Sabharwal.
Then she has to merge the
Then she has to merge. Then she has to merge.
Yeah.
She has to merge. No. She says, one minute. He says merge.
If there will be a coalition. If there will be a coalition.
No, 1 minute. He says merge. Tausif, he's saying we will let Mamata Banerjee become the head of the Congress party in Bengal. She should merge. She should merge the Trinamool into the Congress. Mr. Tausif, you have to reply. Mr. Somesh Sabharwal is a very senior Congress leader.
He's speaking the mind of
I really.
Please don't dodge it. Yeah, you said merge, right?
Sabharwalji, I really appreciate the statement from Sabharwalji. No, I really appreciate whatever Sabharwalji said. But Sabharwalji, the only thing
he wants to cannibalize you.
Congress is a bigger
He wants to
party.
cannibalize you.
And wherever the Congress is strong, we will go and campaign for Congress. This is what we want to say. Like, we don't want a Congress head person as Mamata Banerjee, because Mamata Banerjee is very busy with TMC. So that is a true statement. Now the thing is that Sabharwalji, whatever you are saying makes sense. But you have to talk with Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary. When he speaks, he is speaking out of nowhere. He is standing on Himalaya and talking about Darjeeling. It doesn't happen like that. He needs to talk about Bengal. He needs to
Okay, I'll close here because I have to go. Okay, Karthik has the last word. In Karthik,
merge with Congress as well.
30 seconds to Karthik. This is a fascinating debate. Karthik.
In politics, there are no mergers. There are only forced mergers. I hope Mr. Sonewal understands that.
No mergers, only courts. What is it? No mergers.
Mergers only what? Acquisition.
Forced mergers.
Forced mergers. Oh. So he thinks there's going to be a calamitous situation which will cause a merger.
Congress,
what he's saying is actually that one day the Congress will merge. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, mergers, force majeures, interesting clauses. What a fantastic debate that is. And in your view, there is a sharp question, is whether, in your view, the opposition unity is a defeated endeavor or whether it still holds. It's been a great debate. Great seeing you here in the studio. Shahzad, you as well. Tausif and Karthik and Karan. And I shall see you without fail 9 o'clock tomorrow once again on The Debate. Till tomorrow evening, good night and goodbye.
Amity University has India's largest merit scholarship program, with thousands of India's most brilliant and talented students studying. For information on how to get up to 100% scholarship on full fees on the basis of board results, visit amity.edu/scholarships.
Sir, can we ask you a couple of questions on your relationship and the agricultural land that you had bought along with Priyanka Vadra and Robert Vadra? We've been trying to get in touch with you and ask you several questions on the land deals that you had along with Priyanka Vadra and Robert Vadra. Why are you trying to avoid the camera, sir? CC Thampi, we've asked you several questions and wanted to ask you about your land dealings.
Hello, Moto. Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest news break from across the country only on Republic.
That is Christian Michelle. First visuals on your scene. Christian, would you want to speak? Christian, have you turned down the brewer? Christian, would you give facts to India?
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand.
Mamata proposes tactical support.
You have to support the other political party also. I am giving you the support in Karnataka.
Congress rejects her proposal.
ममता जी को लगते हैं कि अभी कांग्रेस पार्टी के साथ किसी हालत में समझौता के बिना वो चल नहीं पाएगी.
Where is the united opposition front? Big debate at 10 p.m.
Amity University has India's largest merit scholarship program, with thousands of India's most brilliant and talented students studying. For information on how to get up to 100% scholarship on full fees on the basis of board results, visit amity.edu/scholarships.
Imagine that's Rahul Gandhi. That's Rahul Gandhi. We have to get an answer from Rahul Gandhi. Rahul, what do you have to say about the involvement of the shell companies, Rahul? Rahul, shell companies. That's Rahul Gandhi who has just left from the AICC headquarters now moving toward the parliament.
Hello, Moto.
Motorola, India's best 5G smartphone brand, brings you the latest breaking news update from across the country only on Republic TV.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi raised the issue of institutions. Why these?
Republic TV can ask any number of questions. I'm not going to be...
But Mr. Rahul Gandhi raised the issue of institutions. Sir, he raised the issue of institutions. When the ED goes after you, these protests don't happen.
Obviously, you don't understand English. What can I...
I understand English, sir. Rahul, would you take a couple of questions on ED, Rahul? You can't push us around. किसान की बात करना गरीबों की ठीक है.
From the Delhi studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on The Debate.